Hello everyone, and in this video I would like to go over the second Bujo I've ever done. And in this one I changed a lot of the things from the first one. Biggest thing is I ended up getting a dot grid book this time, but my collections I put at the beginning because that's where I really like them. So I have your standard ones, your brain dump, your TV list, things like that. Because I decided to do YouTube this year, I have a video ideas page. Didn't really help much. But here is September, and in this one, the washi tape you see is actually not mine, it's from a friend's. But I decided to do a lot of habit tracking and outfit tracking so I can see what clothes I'm wearing and what I'm not. And my weekly pages, I ended up tracking like food, my work schedule, task, and all that. I'm not quite sure why I chose blue to be the color. I think my friend actually chose the color. But I ended up deciding to do monthly reviews at the end of the month. And my favorite month in this bullet journal is October. I love orange. It's not my favorite color, but I do love the color. The really thick washi tape here actually comes up very easily. It doesn't have a very strong adhesive on the back. But I had a lot of fun with this month, and I ended up doing a lot of things I don't normally do. So for this month, I also ended up doing time tracking for the whole day and realized my days are generally, I'm a very unhealthy person, I'll admit it. But I ended up finding the weekly layout, like this page. I ended up using this layout for the rest of my weeklies for all of this bullet journal. And I just stumbled across it. And the review here ended up doing very well. I went through it a lot. But then after October, things kind of fell apart in November. This taped on piece is because originally writing November there, I messed up, so I ended up writing it on another piece of paper and gluing it in. But I still continue with the outfit trackers and things like that. For this one, I decided to take some notes in my bullet journal. I really wanted to start, having a set schedule for socials and stuff, which I still don't. But I tried, and I really liked it. My least favorite page here is this red one. It's just too much red. I don't associate red really with November. I associate it with being an accent color for November. But yeah, this layout ended up going throughout the whole bullet journal. And I did not fill out the monthly review for November. I don't remember exactly why. But in December, I felt like it was a little silly for me to plan all this stuff out, considering I was going to be gone for a week at the end. Because I get a holiday with my job at Christmas, and they allowed me to take a week off. So I ended up going to Japan. And here's the planning page for that, which I did not fill in after I came back. But I ended up adding in a lot more trackers in the weeklies, and as you can see, they don't really help me do anything. So after December, I just dropped all the weekly trackers. And here's a good show of not doing anything. Like, I only needed to jot stuff down for these 2 weeks, so I didn't decorate. In January, I noticed I have a lot of blue in this book. But I tried to keep January a lighter blue, and 1 week I messed up on it and ended up doing a slightly darker blue. But in January, there wasn't a lot to do for me. I was just essentially going to work and going home. This has to be my absolute favorite title page, and I just randomly ended up doing it because I don't really plan out before. But I was so proud of the February title page and the calendar there. I wrote the words in a light pink in the back, and I thought February turned out really pretty. So when I ended up going on holiday, I used this light pink to draw the city's name in the back, and I used it for an accent, and I really, really liked how February turned out. I mean, also pink is my favorite color. But then also, there were some pages I didn't decorate and I just used. Sometimes you don't have time to decorate. And here are a few of the pages that are left over that I didn't get to use. And here's a quotes page because I was actually trying to plan out my perfect day, but then realized I don't have an idea for it. So I needed to cover the page up because I didn't want to see it. But in the back are some other trackers like want, need, some smoothie stuff. Lifestyle plans didn't work out. That was a wasted page. But the page that I'll always use is the pen test page. I'm always going to keep that. It's always really nice to see if, your pens bleed through heavily or not. And yeah, that is it for my second bullet journal.